Hi, fans of high quality entertainment. Today, I am ranking my 10 favorite bands that start with the letter C. And this one uh, was kind of difficult because there's a lot of great bands that start with the letter C. And there are two bands that I know some of you are going to say, where are they in your list? Well, they're not in my list, but I still like them. The Cars and Chicago. They're the two that just couldn't make my top 10. And, there's always the chance that I've forgotten somebody that I really like a lot, but they're not in my CD collection. So for whatever reason. And so we'll see how this goes and what you think. And uh, make your own list in the comments section below and rank them if you like. Thank you. Thank you very much. So number 10 for me, and I thought he would do it this way, and then, every time I don't have to put away all of my CDs. Plus, there's one band, I don't have any of their CDs, but it's coming on Friday. So number 10 is Cheap Trick. Cheap Trick is great. I love Cheap Trick. But I would say I prefer their earlier albums, and their debut, which you see here, is my favorite from 1977. I think it's one of the best debut albums ever. So if you haven't heard it, you should check it out. Number 9 is the Claypool Lennon Delirium. I have two of their albums. Their first, I love both of them, but the first one is my favorite, Monolith of Phobos. Try and say that properly. Yeah, I haven't played it in a while, but I love it. If you've never checked out uh, this band, you really should. I don't know too much about Les Claypool or his band, and even Sean Lennon. I need to check out more of his solo work because I'm really impressed with both of them. And he's on Twitter, and it's nice once in a while he'll comment on one of my tweets or respond or whatever. He's a nice guy. Hi, Sean. He's probably watching all of my videos. So number 8 is Cream, which I'm sure would probably rank higher for most of you old rockers out there like me. But I like them quite a lot. And this album I have is basically, I think, their whole discography, and even at least, I think the two live albums too, on two CDs. So yeah, I enjoy them. Yep. Number 6. Now this one, in a way, it's like, are Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young a band? In a way, it's like, no, there are four solo artists together, you know. Uh, but I guess they are a band. That's the band name. Dallas Taylor and Greg Reeves too. So uh, just Crosby, Stills and Nash, their debut album, and then this one with Neil Young are the ones that I love. The other ones I never really bothered with too much, but I love Neil Young, and they're all very talented, of course. And Almost Cut My Hair is definitely my favorite Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young song. And yeah, this is my favorite album of theirs. Number 6 is a band that a couple of months ago, they would not have been in my top 100. But I remember this album. It was actually, there's two versions of it. The one I had in the 70s was called The Grass is Greener, but they're half the same. And then there's different songs on both. But I prefer Valentine Suite. And I definitely want to get more Coliseum because I was really, really impressed with this. And so that's why they're ranking so high on my list already. Number 4, The Cure. I love The Cure. And I've had some of their albums in the past on vinyl and maybe even one or two on CD back in the day. And, it could be almost any of their albums, but I love the singles. So many great singles. And so I chose that one as my favorite album of theirs. Number 3, And Heat. I have, uh, of the original band, I have the full discography. And then later on, they made lots and lots and lots of records, but with other people coming in that weren't the original members. Uh, and this would probably be my favorite still, but I love everything by Candy. And this album means a lot to me because it was the first blues rock album that I fell in love with when I was like 50, about 12 years old, 11 years old. Number 3, The Clash. I don't have any albums by The Clash. I actually had them at one point, but I gave them away in a contest because I'm such a nice guy. But I regret it. And, well, in a way, I don't because I've ordered, it's called Sound System. It's a huge box set, all remastered and with, bonus materials and all that. So I should be doing an unboxing this Friday. So stay tuned for that. And I know that most people would pick uh, London Calling as their favorite, and I love it, of course. But I don't know, like Sandinista. It's it's way too long. It's bloated, but it's just such an interesting listen that I think I would get tired of London Calling because it's so good. And with Sandinista, it's like you have to work a bit more to appreciate some of the music. So, I find that fun to do. So, and also, give them enough rope. Their second album, when it came out, I was really disappointed in it, and I didn't think it was very good. And listening to it with fresh ears in the last few months, it's one of the reasons I wanted to get their whole discography again because it is so good. It might end up being my favorite. We'll see. And of course, their debut is great too, and even their final album, except for uh, the uh, the crap one, whatever that's called. That's not part of the box set, and I don't think I'll ever be buying it. Number 2, Creedence Clearwater Revival. They were almost number 1. It's pretty close. Yeah, they made so many great albums, so many great hit songs. John Fogerty, but the whole band was great. They had their issues, especially these days, the last few years, sadly. Uh, and even Mardi Gras isn't that bad of an album. I even like the Stu Cook song "Door to Door." I think it's a great song. Uh, but I think Cosmo's Factory is my favorite, and then after that would be Bio Country. Number 1 is sort of a solo artist, but he's combined with the band. So I was able to do this. It is. I didn't include it. Just a minute. There it is. Yes, Captain Beefheart and the Magic Band. That's why it's under bands. And Shiny Beast, Bat Chain Polar is my favorite, but I love a lot of his. There's 2 or 3 that I can't completely get into, but I haven't given up yet. But I love Trout Mask Replica, Clear Spot, uh, his final album, and his debut, Safe as Milk. So yeah, Captain Beefheart and the Magic Band is number 1 for me. So I would love your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.